Now tonight, Scots across Kent will be ringing in Burns Night. The annual celebration of iconic poet Rabbie Burns is often accompanied with a hearty meal, a wee drum and readings of the Bard of Ayrshire. Here on KMTV, we're celebrating with bagpipe extraordinaire Alex Burt, who lives in Chatham. Well, Alex, thanks ever so much for joining us. And first of all, obviously you've been playing bagpipes for a long time. Tell me how you got into it in the first place.
I used to be a drummer, and in 1962 I joined the army as a boy soldier, and I went to join the pipe band, and the pipe major said, "I've got too many drummers," and handed me a chanter. I said, "What do I do with this?" He said, "Learn to play it, laddie, learn to play it." And that's how bagpiping started. And
how long did it take you to learn?
It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, but in my particular case, within 5 weeks I was playing my first tune, which was Scotland Brave. And the pipe major didn't believe me because he thought I'd told him porky pies.
And do you still play lots of other instruments, or has bagpipes become your favourite?
Bagpipes is probably my favourite, but I can get an instrument now and still play a tune on it. Apart from strings, I don't do strings.
And in terms of what's appealing about bagpipes, what do you find so attractive?
I'm Scottish. Bagpipes are God's instrument to Scots. And you can play them anywhere and everybody understands what they are and where they've come from. And you don't always have to play Scottish tunes, you can play other tunes. There's only 9 notes on the chanter. But if you take the thing and adapt the tune by doing a key change, you can play lots of tunes.
You've also travelled quite a lot with the bagpipes. Tell us a little bit about that.
I play with an international band called the Southern Highlanders, and we play in tattoos all over Europe. Yeah, and I also play with my own band, which is the Army Apprentices, Pipes and Drums, because this is a hangover from the days when I was an apprentice as a small boy at 15. And we've reformed a band of ex-apprentices, and we play up at the Arboretum for remembrance services, etc. And it's quite good.
And in terms of getting more people interested in bagpipes, do you think it's quite an acquired sound in terms of people listening to it, or do you think more people could get involved?
It's children that's the biggest problem. If we get children in early, they're very good because they're flexible. I'm actually teaching a young lad at the moment called Thomas, and he's been coming to me for a year now, and I can hand him a piece of music on a Wednesday night, and the following Wednesday he will play through it all. He doesn't always play the grace notes, but he plays through the tune, the melody. Yeah, and at our piping club we have older pipers in their 50s and 60s, and we're teaching them as well how to do it, but we're definitely short of pipers.
And obviously it's Burns Night today. What's so significant about it?
Burns Night is the cream of the year for solo piping. You go along there, you have to pipe the haggis in, then you stand and watch it being addressed, then you pipe the haggis out, and then I go and play in between courses. The clear a course away, I'm playing just to keep them amused. And it's good fun.
Fantastic. Good and fun. You're going to play for us just now. I know you've got to stand up. Boy, go ahead.